Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about September. We are going to do the overview today. We're going to have 4 weeks with 3 rows, where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is. And of course, we are going to start by lighting a little candle just to keep the energies moving in the right direction. Yeah. Staying focused on the light and how that works. All right. So here you go. Cheers. And we're going to set that over here. I want to remind you that I am in Washington, so I am in my Airbnb, and my hosts could be wandering around upstairs. That is their right, and this is their house. So they're going to do what they want to do, and I'm going to work through it, okay? So bear with me, and I thank you for your patience. Let's get you a guiding card for the month, all right? Let's look at this beautiful deck that's been pre-programmed for you. All right, here we go. Where's your card, Virgo? There it is. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and set these cards aside. And what card is this? Thicket of Thorns. Uncertainty. All right. So that kind of interesting card. It's speaking to how things may not be quite clear for you right now. Things are feeling a little bit intense, unclear, a lot of heightened energy in the process, and you're about to step into something that's a little unfamiliar. And you're going to do just fine with it, okay? Just realize that you have to sort of do some proactive activities, all right? And it will feel prickly. Yep, it will feel prickly for you as much as anyone else. So if you're dealing with people who are part of your world or who have been a part of your world for a period of time, it doesn't feel good to have to deal with this stuff. But here you go. It's time to do the thing, and we're going to step into it, okay? So this Thicket of Thorns is just not knowing exactly how to handle it, but it's all going to come through, okay? So I'm going to set that card right here, reminding you that your personal message from my better guides, my guides, my angels, have told me that it's time for you to get organized, and maybe when you get organized, it will come clearer how to handle this situation, okay? So I like that very much. We have this other beautiful deck we're going to use to go ahead and get that overview. So we have these, we're going to lay them out. 4 columns, 1 each for the 4 weeks of this month. Now we'll go ahead and see, of course, the rows are where you are, what's blocking you, and finally, we'll have the 3rd row being your solution for this particular week, these 4 weeks, all right? Very good. The message from my better angels for all 12 signs is that there's movement happening, okay? So there's some big changes coming. You want to be aware of that. That means that there's going to be, for some places, it'll be geological or even weather that might make things move. But everyone's moving in some way. This could be a mental move. This could be an emotional move. This could be a physical move or a business move. So there's a lot changing and happening here, okay? Be open to it and understand it and know that you're in a good place, all right? So we are going to be able to get where we need to get to, okay? This is going to be a good thing, all right? So let's go ahead and look at these weeks. This will be the first week, the 1st through the 7th. We're going to go ahead and talk about all 4 weeks, and then I'll come back and go in depth on this first week. Okay? Perfect. So let's look at the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, September 1st through the 7th, we are finding that things are going to go a little bit faster for you at this time. So be prepared. Things are going to go quickly. The Tower is in the blocked position, showing me that there's going to be something that wants to fall one way or the other, but it hasn't decided which way to go yet. It's stuck. So your Tower is stuck. Things are not falling in any direction. They're staying right where they are. but they are technically intended to fall. Okay, so you're having a little moment where things are teetering, I think, on the verge of movement, but be aware that things don't want to move yet. All right, the Three of Wands showing that you want to remember past experiences so that you can better prepare yourself for what's coming up. Okay, using the past lessons, you'll be able to remember how to handle this situation. Okay, people are people, and you want to make sure you're not stepping into something that's a bit of a hornet's nest. You'll definitely want to remember how other people can be or should be or have been so that you better prepare yourself and know. All right? Excellent. Let's go on with the 8th through the 14th. Your partnership in life, or if you're not in a partnership in life, you're going to be thinking about one or getting into one. And if this could also be a business partner, if that's completely off the list. So there you go. You're going to be dealing with your partner in some way this week. You're not going to be able to make things fair, so be aware that it's going to be hard for you to come up with true fairness in a situation in this week. You may be winning or you may be losing with your partner, and realize that it won't be something that can be made fair, okay? That blows. Sorry about that. But there will be a gathering of some sort of loved ones. It could be chosen family or real family. It might be a smaller gathering than a big gathering, but it's okay. Enjoy the group up. Enjoy getting together with people that you care about, and have a good time, all right? Because it's a good time. Yay! We want everybody to feel like they're loved and appreciated in this moment. It'll be excellent. This card here is talking about the week of the 15th through the 21st, and the Nine of Cups is happening where your wishes are being fulfilled. So things are starting to come together. Perfect. Feel like whatever was stuck over here is getting unstuck. So that's good news. And the Six of Swords showing that you're not going to be able to use your power to help other people. Maybe it's about helping yourself this week. Okay? So that's good. Take care of yourself. Allow yourself to have good boundaries and take care of who you are and what's going on for you. You are allowed that, all right? So I love that very much. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Using a convincing argument, you're going to be able to, actually not the convincing argument situation, sorry. This is very much the Nine of Wands. Stand in your power. Stand up for who you are. Stand up for what you want. And don't back down, okay? So this is you having a good boundary with yourself. When other people suggest you might want to be a little different, you're going to be like, nope, this is me. This is how I am. This is what's happening. And no, you're going to have to be very strong right now because there's somebody pulling at your heartstrings trying to play the little violin. Hey, I'm sad. Something bad is happening. I don't know what's going on. I can't get it to happen. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody's got a story for you. Don't fall for the story. Stand up strong and say, no, this is the deal. You made this deal. We're going to do this deal, and here you go. You signed this paper. Make it happen. Go. Do your thing, okay? So you're going to hold them to what they agreed to, all right? And I like that because you need to. Somebody has to hold them to what they agreed to. Hopefully they'll do it with integrity and not do anything negative on their way out. Let's hope so. The next week over, the 22nd through the 28th, we have the King of Cups, showing that there is an emotionally based fella in your world who wants to be of service or to speak about what's going on. He wants to be of support, I believe. I'm feeling a very supportive energy from this card right now. Somebody wants, this person who speaks from his feelings will hold your hand through the process, and it's going to be all right. Six of Wands is here, showing that, you're going to be able to take your ideas. Your ideas are blocked right now. Oh, sorry. So yeah, your ideas are blocked right now. That's a drag. But you will be able to be victorious in some way. Just write down what you want to do and figure out the plan. Make your lists and become prepared. Remember, we're getting organized. So this is your moment to get totally organized, paperwork and otherwise, so that you are ready to go when it's time. When the starter pistol goes off, you'll go. The Knight of Pentacles, fighting for your worth and value in that situation, trying to get paid right? You want to get paid in your situation. Stand up for who you are and what you've done and where you're going, and make sure you get your money, okay? Because you do need to get your money before anything else happens, all right? So the pause will be here, but then the fight will be here, okay? Cool. All right, so we're going to save these cards over here, as we are wont to do, so we can come back to them in other videos, all right? Now, we'll go ahead and go in deep on this first week, because I have pre-programmed these cards for you. This is going to be great. All right, so okay, fancy. All right, so we have a double whammy, and we're going to get into this, all right? So the Eight of Wands on the 1st through the 7th of September, we talked about things speeding up and going very quickly. You are going to be releasing something very quickly that you wanted to get rid of, but now it's physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship that doesn't work anymore, and possibly even a job. So whatever this is that you're getting rid of, be aware of it, be prepared. It's going to go quickly, and that'll be okay, right? And of course the Page of Swords is here, showing that there's new information about you having a little bit more power in the situation, so you're going to be able to put your foot down and say, this is how it's going to be. Stand up for yourself in this moment, all right? You will have more information that will help you, okay? The Tower is here in a blocked department, but there's a double whammy on this, so be aware that while it's somewhat blocked, there will be a delay in things falling, okay? Things will be teetering for a minute, okay? So let them teeter. Things will teeter on the edge of movement, but they won't actually move right away, okay? Probably something to do over here, but I think that whatever you're getting rid of is going to teeter before it goes. Standing up for your what you need and what you want. Fighting about money isn't going to get you where you want to go at this point, so you're going to need to hold off on that particular situation, but you can get your ducks in a row, you can get your paperwork ready, all right? And of course, new information about something that you care about will come in, and you'll feel a little frustrated and irritable, but you won't be able to act on this information at all, okay? Sorry. It's information that's blocking right now. Remembering your lessons from the past, you're like, oh, okay, so this was something I've gone through before, and it's frustrating as heck, but we're working it through, okay? So you want to remember those lessons and act differently than you did in the past. Maybe you came out really hard and harsh, and now you want to do differently. This is going to be something to do with your financial wealth and what you're leaving your kids, what you're leaving, the generational wealth here. So pay attention to what's happening with generational wealth here. This could be inheritance as well. So as you're dealing with it, it's going to be very different, okay? Hang in there, get your paperwork right, and yes, things will start to fall together, okay? Things are going to start to fall back together after they teetered on the edge and didn't want to go. You're like, okay, we're going to get our paperwork together, we're going to act differently than we did in the past, and we're going to get our ideas out there, put them across, and everything is going to be all right, okay? So remembering the information from about power that will guide you, and then the information from your heart that will in fact be information about something you care about that will actually help you feel a little blocked, but at the same time you're like going to blend the two bits of information and remember the lessons and move forward, okay? Cool. Let's get you an animal card, all right? So this pre-programmed deck is all about the Australian animals and how they can help you in this wonderful month of September. Let us pick a card for Virgo. It's right there. That's the one right there. Cool. Okay, so we're going to pull these out of here. And who did we get? Ah, we got the frogmouth, secret keeper. All right, so he's an interesting old bird. Yeah, he has a real big mouth. So he looks a little like a frog. Don't be alarmed. I think he might even eat frogs. I'm not positive, but I think he might eat frogs. But the reality for us with this bird is speaking to not needing to tell everybody everything that's going on. Do be willing and able to keep the secret for yourself. It's about saving yourself and your personal power. We like that for you. We want you to stay in your personal power. As you're growing through this process, it's going to be interesting, okay? So do what you need to do, and if you need to keep it all to yourself, then do it, okay? You are growing, all right? Not to worry. You are working through it. But I can see why there's some of that uncertainty we were talking about, right? We had some uncertainty because there's a lot going on with these towers. You're going to be fine, though. I believe, Virgo, that you're going to come out of this much better than you thought, all right? So let's go ahead and get some pocket full of rocks for you, all right? So we have tiger eye, we have black amethyst, and we have aventurine, or blue apatite, pardon me. Whoops. So tiger's eye, well, let's go with blue apatite, is here that you're going to be speaking with very healing words and very down to earth, talking to people in a way that helps them understand what's going on without with being calm and understanding, but still firm, okay? Now, you're also going to see the big picture from your third eye about the shadow side of yourself and how your shadow side is helping you right now, and you shouldn't be mad at it, okay? Your shadow side is doing its very best to make sure that everything goes well for you at this time. The negative sides of ourselves aren't always negative. Sometimes they're there protecting us, okay? So remember how to use it carefully and with a good conscience about it, and then you can do what you need to do, okay? There's a difference between creating proper boundaries and having a business-like attitude and putting your foot down, and the other one of being walked over and pushed around all the time and never getting what you deserve. So that's not great, right? So we're going to try and take care of ourselves. This card here is Tiger Eye, and it's speaking to messages coming in from your better angels, okay? Your better angels are talking to you right now. Listen to the voices. Your ancestors want to talk to you and give you information. So remember what's coming in, listen to it, and it might be useful if they know more about who's doing what to whom in your situation here. Remember the generational wealth? They might know more about the money than you do. Ha! Funny when you get a phone call from above. But pick up the phone, see what's coming, all right? I'm going to go ahead and set these stones down right here, Virgo, and let's go ahead and talk about how you don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to. They will be very helpful to you, but I understand. You do you. And if you want to carry something else, just let me know in the comments what you're carrying, because I find it very interesting, all right? And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. It's super exciting to me and helps my little baby channel grow. I want to let you know what's coming up for the next week so you can be better prepared. That's what I do here. And feel free to share this with anyone you like. And of course, if you've met me at a fair, a Ren fair, then by all means, check out my schedule, which will be in the description box above, and I will appreciate seeing you in person. You'll be able to probably click tickets or something like that. I'm going to do my best with all the links and such, but I want you to be able to come out and visit me and come and see me at the fair, all right? I'd love to give you a one-to-one reading. Thank you so much. We will talk to you next week about the 8th through the 14th, all right? Thank you.